Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome to my segment of Craft Around the Clock. I have a cute little project. I've done these in the past. And if you can ever find these Dollar Tree pumpkins, they're actually pretty cool to put on tables and stuff as a centerpiece. So I'm basically waiting to get streamed in. So these are I think, hey Levon, I think they're like $7 now. They used to be $5. Now everything's $7, so they went up like $2. How are you doing, Levon? So basically, when you're gonna make a centerpiece with these and you're gonna do the candlestick, you need to adjust your lighting, okay? Because normally the light is here. Well, hey Brenda, how are you? Well, you have to remove the light from the bottom. So basically, I did this ahead of time because just in case I cut myself. How are you doing, Tina? So basically, hey Tracy, good morning. So basically, remove it from the bottom. This is the light. Remove it from the bottom. Hey Lori, and you cut the hole in the back. So I got a few last year. Yeah, I wish I would have got more, but now they're $7. So I went a little crazy and I did too much. So this is gonna go back here. So when you see this, see how cool it looks? Hey Deborah, how are you? So you want the lights to be behind because you need to be able to change the batteries out, okay? So let's shut that off. Let's get started because we have lots to do. So this is just so I can adhere it back here and change out the lights, okay? So cut it out. You don't need the back piece. Usually you measure and cut it the right way, but I'm not very good with an X-Acto knife and I kind of went over. And hey Teresa, so I had to kind of sort of, hey Nancy, so I kind of sort of had to improvise and put paper on here. But I think these are pretty cool though. This light is cool in here. So let's get cranking. We got lots to do. Okay, I've already done the candlestick black. We're gonna put, I think, dry brush orange on this, okay? So the first thing we've got to do is mix our paint. We're gonna take Waverly Pumpkin. Don't you, Brenda? Those are so cool. Hey, Pam. So we're going to just go ahead and take some of our pumpkin, Waverly Pumpkin. We're going to take, I want it a little thicker. We're going to take a little bit of baking soda. We're going to take some of our Coffee Grunge. Hey, Robin. Hey, Brenda Cahill. Hey, Glenna. Hey, Lori, sweetie. Hey, Kelly. How are you? Hey, Shauna. So we're going to put a little of this in here. I made it nice and dark. I like my grunge to be dark. So mix it real good. Find the color. Basically, you're trying to find the color you want your pumpkin. Now, there is not a right way. There is not a wrong way. You do you. Because sometimes people are like, oh, it doesn't look the same. Well, not everybody's stuff is exactly the same, and it's okay. Hey, Kim, how are you? Hey, Kimmery. So I'm going to take a little bit more coffee grounds. Throw that in there. I want it a little darker. You won't need a whole lot in here, guys. Just so you know, you won't need a whole lot because it's going to go on pretty good. I'm a mess, so just so you know. Hey, Linda. Hi, Fatima. Hey, Sherry. Thank you guys for coming on. Okay, so just mix it to color that you want. We all see pumpkins in different colors, and they are different. So I'm going to go ahead and just do my color. We got to paint his eyes black. Now, remind you, we're going to do 2 coats. 2 coats. You don't have to do the stem on this one because that's going to be the Scarecrow hat. So let's just get one nice coat on here. Don't worry about being sloppy. It's okay. You're never going to see all that. I just want a base coat first. Dry it. Put the second coat on. Remember, anytime you're putting a base coat on, it does not have to be super thick. It has to be just a coat so that you can get to where it's dried. And then the second coat takes care of everything. So just keep going. Just keep swimming, guys. Just keep swimming. I didn't realize I looked up in my cabinet of how many of these things I've made, you guys. Wait till you see. I'll have to post pictures of all these things I've made in the past. They're really a lot of fun, and they're beautiful centerpieces, you guys. Hi, Wanda. Thank you, Deborah. Okay. Just do a simple light coat. We're going to do one more coat. Remember, you're not going to see the bottom, you're not going to see the very top. Hey, Carol. Hey, Jackie and Sharon. I need to start really get my act together. I don't know. I think you go through a stage where you just kind of lose your oompah. Hey, Brenda. So I got to find it. I got so carried away with cleaning house. Finally got my whole house cleaned, which was a miracle. Washed the floors, which I haven't done in a while. I mean, the color looks better than what it was. I still have to go in here and do one more coat. I'm going to turn it up real quick. Hey, Cindy. Let's get this dried. The only part I hate is having to have you guys listen to this. Craft Crazy, Kim, right? Guys, you know, I'm getting bad. I remember your names, I forget your names. I remember your names, I forget your names. Is that old age? Oh, I'd rather go shopping with the kids too. Hey, Tracy. The kids never think to say, hey, is mom maybe unalive? So go ahead and give it a second coat, and then we're going to dry it. I'm going to dry it fast because this is what takes the time, is the painting. And we have to paint the inside of his eyeballs black. So don't worry about getting paint in other places because that's all going to go away because we're painting it black. These little pumpkins are great though, but now they went up $2. So instead of them being $5, they're $7 now. Which is still better. And the light in here, guys, is amazing. I've actually taken a light out of one of them and used them for another pumpkin I have. Main thing is just to get the color you want. You do you. Like I tell people, don't expect to do what everybody else does. Hey, Shannon. Oh, no, it's Rose. How are you doing, Rose? Hey, Cindy. I'm going to turn it up, guys. Or we'll be here all day. But changing your lights to the back versus the bottom is the way you need to do it. Hey, Chris. Hi, Doreen. What Facebook's problem is. Hey, Patricia. I've noticed I can't do, you know, when I go to attach somebody, you do the, is it the not the ampersand, what is the A looking thing? That one, the at. I can't pull up people's, like, Craft on the Clock, sometimes I can't even pull it up. Hi, Shyla. So I don't know what the deal is. All I know, it's very frustrating because you're trying to, okay, so I like the color better than what it was, because what it was ugly. Yeah. Now, until it dries a little bit, I was going to darken it a little bit more, but I might want to wait a little bit till it's really dry. Because then otherwise you end up pulling off the paint. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is we got to do his eyes. Like I said, this is the stuff that takes the time. Got to do the eyes. Can you guys see well enough? I'm just never sure if you guys are seeing. If you ever cannot see what I'm doing, please, please, please let me know. I don't have the steadiest hands anymore. I used to paint walls and furniture, and I've been doing a whole lot of that lately. This is probably the slowest this girl's ever going to go in her lifetime. Now you can do 2 coats if you want. It's up to you. I just, right now, because of time, I just want to make sure. I think I kind of like that up there. We're going to give him a little point at the top here. Okay. If it wouldn't take so long to dry, it would be a nice thing, but it takes a while. And I don't want to do everything and then you can't see how it's done. Has anybody been affected by the flooding up in Wisconsin? I haven't heard from my sister yet. I need to get a hold of her. So if you darken the eyes, it looks better. Hey, Julie. Hey, Donna Zulak. Hey, Beverly. How are you guys doing? If you're new to my page, you've just now following Beverly, welcome if you are. If you guys are new to my page, please let me know so I can welcome you guys. Maybe I should have done some of this ahead of time. But yeah, it was really bad up in Wisconsin. She's by the lake. So I don't know. I've not heard back from her. I texted her last night. Some of my cousins got flooded out in their basements. There's drawbacks to basements and stuff, guys. Okay, I'm getting there. It just takes a little bit of time, and you're actually going to have to do a couple coats. My eyesight's bad, can you tell? Now, if I'm not responding to you, it's not that I don't want to, it's just I'm trying to get this done. 45 minutes goes by so quick, guys. That's why sometimes I don't mind prepping a little. Oop, just touched that. You can always touch that up too. You make a mess like I do, just touch it up. Now these things are not made perfect, so they're not like super straight and round, and do the best you can with what you got. Now you really need to do a second coat, but for time's sake, I'll have to watch the time. That's the only thing that's a drawback. There's just 45 minutes for stuff like this. It's a little time. And you can, the nice thing is with this, you can go back and touch. So don't ever feel like you can't go back and touch it up. Even when it's completed, it's still touchable. Okay, so now he looks better. He doesn't look like your boring pumpkin. He looks a lot better. Now he needs a second coat, but we're gonna have to, let's see if I can just touch his little noses up and his little eyeballs up a little. I'll go back and do that later. Okay, so let's try to dry this real quick. Makes a bigger difference. Hey Teresa, it's not so boring. Hey Connie, I forgot your name. Is it Old Pro Boiling Pot? I forgot your name. Hey Rebecca, is it Missy? Because you know how I feel about black paint. I swear I get black everywhere. So let me get this out of the way. So again, for those of you who missed it, you take, when you're doing a centerpiece, you have to remove the base here, the light, and put the light to the side, in the back. So you can see what the differences are going to look like now. He's going to look a little bit better. Now he could use another coat. Actually, I think he needs another coat because he looks kind of boring. So let's go ahead and give him one more coat. It's 10 o'clock. Let me get cranking here. He's going to have a second coat. A third coat, I mean, because it is plastic. You just want it to look a little bit more seamless versus it being kind of all over the place. Won't take too long. Now, messy. I'll have to touch up some spots. Like I said, you do you. Just trying to make it a little bit smoother. So when the light comes on, it's not as weird looking. Yeah, these things are fun to make. I got wait till you see the centerpieces I've done in the past. They're gorgeous, and I put them out every year. I couldn't sell them. I had to keep them. They're just too beautiful for my front table. Just love it. Okay, I think that'll be a little bit better. That'll have to do for the day. Otherwise, we'll never get this done. Hey, Bonnie. If you're new to my page, let me know. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Debbie Lucas. And don't worry, you don't need the stem. The stem is not important. You're never going to see it. Because we got to put his outfit together. Or not his outfit, his hat together yet. The only thing that takes a while. All right. Now let's put this thing in so it's done so I don't forget it. So it's going to go here and I can paint around it. I'm not too concerned about that. Like I said, I went a little too outside the border, but it's okay. Like I said, I was trying to figure out everything again last night, and sometimes I forget. Hi, Crafter Retreat. What is your first name? Hey, Cindy. How are you? I'm not going to worry about painting this right. Well, I better paint it just a little bit here because the once I put the hat on, it's going to be harder to dry. I'm not worried about the white. You're never going to see all that. There's a hat that's going to go underneath here. So that'll just be good enough. Put him off to the side right now because we don't need to be doing anything with him now. I'm all full of orange paint. Clean my mess. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is let's get cruising on the outfit here, or his hat. Okay. I did this real quickly last night trying to remember what to do. Hey, Bonnie. So I was creating his top. I was just grabbing and cutting and designing a hat. And then I have squares. I have a round, hang on. I have a round that I use, partially round, for the brim part. And then I use this, and I have a hole in it so I know I can insert it inside because this has to go over the stem of the pumpkin. And this is just a template I used to put for this side. So then this will go inside, and I'll show you because we got to glue all this. I had to put pins everywhere because I kept losing how it goes, and then I was messing it up. So first things first I'm going to do is I'm going to get this inside. I have to find my center. Now this is the hardest part for me, was because trying to make sure it's actually centered. That's why I have a hole, and I have a hole. I did coffee grunge this baby last night. Okay. I did coffee grunge it. So let me just see. Just kind of get an idea. It's like I said, it's a craft. I don't worry about it too much. It's not going to be perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead, before I do anything, is I got to make this hole a little bigger. Okay. This hole a little bit bigger. Get this done ahead of time. Now it will go right over the top of your pumpkin. Just got to make sure it's big enough. There's a lot of coffee on here, coffee grunge in here. Okay, I don't want to screw that up. Okay. Let me go ahead and glue this first. I think that might be a little easier for me. So let's go ahead and start gluing. Just glue these edges, and then I can work on the centerpiece. Mind you, it's just something I came up with. Hey, Debbie. Something I came up with, and everybody can do their thing, but this is just what I came up with. Donna lives in her own little world, you guys. Hey, Nancy. Okay, so let's make sure we're where we're supposed to be. Okay. So I need to get this a little bit wider. So just cut where you can cut. Hopefully that's more centered. I don't know. Listen, I was trying to do this late last night to figure out where we're going to go with this dude. Okay. So you can see where it's going to be, but I've got to still seal him up. Okay. It's just for support. He needs that added support. I don't think I need to worry too much about over here because I think I've got enough support underneath there. Glue guns are horrible, guys. Just keep going. He's supposed to look like a Halloween. He's not supposed to be beautiful and pretty. He smells amazing though, guys. Okay, so now we have his brim. Okay, next we have to do is, this will go on here. Okay, so he's got his hat. He's got lots of problems there. So let's, I've got so much stuff here. Let's get his hat going here. So again, did the same thing. We're gonna fill this hat up with batting. Now the only thing, I just realized the batting may be a little light. So I've got I just thought of that. Let's see, will you notice it much? Well, you know what I can do? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this, and then I will coffee grunge and get it all a little darker inside. I want to keep all this weirdness with the burlap. I used to love burlap for my trees. Hi Aletta, how are you? So slowly get in there and start putting in your, now again, I can coffee grunge this a little bit more each time. And I love all this crazy fabric just doing its own magic. What time is it? I got time. Just make sure you have it down all the way. This is Donna's brain last night thinking. First I was gonna do my little mummy, which is made with socks. Then I decided I'm gonna change my mind and I'm gonna do something totally different. Because I'm like, I just did that already. But then I've done this many a time, so. But these are great because you can put them anywhere. Now this will be supported on the top. Now, like I said, it's not perfect. I don't want everything to be perfect. Halloween isn't about perfection. It's about kind of crazy, cattywampus stuff. Hey, Beth. How are you? Hi, Devana. Okay. So, the other thing I was trying to figure out on here, I've done it before, so I just got to remember how to do it all. Just put him on top. I've got to adjust him. He's got some imperfections. Okay, so I'm going to open it up a little bit more. This is where you find out you got spots you missed to seal. Okay, so now we're going to take this. Like I said, there's a better way of doing it. This is just Donna's way of doing things. Donna has her own way of doing things. And in the end, it still looks good, so. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because like I said, it's Halloween. I'm not ready for that yet. And then you cover this up with, remember, there's going to be fabric covering the imperfections. Now, mind you, it's not on here yet. I don't have them attached. It's nowhere near attached yet. How am I doing on time? 15 minutes to go. Good job. Okay, so how does he look so? Hang on, let me find him. How does he look so far? Does he look like a scarecrow? Yeah, I am gonna tip it a little bit. I meant to put a button in there. Dang it! I do want that to come down just a little bit. If it's gonna let me. I meant to put a little, what what you call it in there, wire. Okay, that'll be good for now. If not, it'll pop back up. It's okay. So there he is so far. Now let's get a ribbon around his top. I had to clean out all my ribbon, organize all my ribbon again. I think we're gonna do the brown. Let's see if I have enough brown. We do have a patch I'm gonna put on his thing here. It's gonna have a patch. Is it okay, you guys? Thank you, appreciate it. Now we're gonna take this and put it around if it fits. Like I said, strings. I don't know how y'all do strings. I just don't do strings. They're like a nightmare. It's just like a nightmare. Does that look okay if I were to do the brown? Does that look okay if I do the brown on here? What do you guys think? The brown? Hi, Deb. Thank you very much. Okay. So so the brown looks okay. I'm gonna leave some of this cattywampus stuff. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Once I get him figured out up on top, then I can do everything else. Now, of course, when you do things on lives, it's not the same as taking your time and doing things. But I just love all the rattiness about him. He's ratty. Ratty, ratty, ratty. There's a lot of rattiness going on. I mean, I've got more strings, and I know what to do with. Yeah. I love this stuff when you cut it up, but man, it's like stuff doesn't leave you. Okay, so let's get this over here. Let's try to get this done without tons of trauma to my fingers. I'm not going to worry about too much because there is a lot of string. Holy cow. Okay. So does he look okay then? Does he look like a... Hi, Jeanette. Is it Jeannie or Jeanette? Jeannie, isn't it? Hey, Caffany. I'll get it right one of these days, you guys. Just... Okay, let's get him on. I think by now I'd know everybody. 15 minutes to go. Okay, so there's our little ratty dude. Okay, he's very ratty. He's got lots of rats everywhere. Okay, so let's move him out of the way. I gotta find a spot. Just never enough space in a craft room. Okay, let me just move all this out of the way. Now, let's take this. We're gonna glue this. Now, I went ahead and painted this ahead of time because there's just so much going on that I don't want to not be able to get it done. Okay. So now I'm gonna take that same paint and I want to dry brush. Where's my plastic? I want to dry brush the orange. I don't want it to be, it's Halloween. It's not Thanksgiving. This one is for Halloween. Or it can be Thanksgiving, it don't matter. But I like a little black. Now this is an old candlestick. My sister gave me a whole bunch of stuff. And this is where just a little bit can really change the dynamics of your craft and make it look cool. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Now, let's try this real quick. then we're gonna glue him, and then we're gonna, oh, I forgot to put his hair. Oh my Lord, I forgot to put his, he's a Scarecrow. He has to have, y'all forgot to tell me to put his hair on. Let's see if I can pop that up. Yeah, pop some of this up. Gotta give him some hair. He, after all, is a Scarecrow. He's got dry ends too. Okay. Now he looks a little bit more like a Scarecrow's supposed to look like. Hey Lindsay, sweetie, how are you? Thank you. He looks a little bit better. He needs to see a hairstylist though. Let's try to get that down there. Okay, so, and you can put lots more on it. We can do that later. Otherwise, I'll forget. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is, what time is it? Let's go ahead and, now I may have to tip him up a little bit for you guys. So you guys can see. Now it's going to be hard to see everything. It's going to be hard to see everything because, you know, you can only work so much on these. Okay, 1021. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of this underneath. I was thinking of put, no, you know what? Maybe, let me do this stuff instead. I just want little bits of this stuff. I'm going to put a little bit there. I really like my pins better. I know I have pins. Oh, well, I guess we're going to be gluing. Let's just start adding this. Not a lot. We're going to be adding flowers. But we need to add a little bit of a base. Keep going. Get this hair out of the way. Keep going. Okay. It's just so on the back. Just a little bit. You don't want too much. 1022. I still go. And guys, don't forget, this is Craft Around the Clock. There'll be another creator after me. So if you're not following Craft Around the Clock, go ahead and join. It's a free group. They're amazing. Everybody's different. Nobody really does exactly the same. And even if they do something similar, it's not the same. They all have a style of their own. Oh, this one doesn't want to stick. I felt that. I felt that burn. This is just as a back, so I can put the flowers on it as filler. And you can add more later. Don't worry about having to, like, you got to do it all at one sitting. Get his hair out of the way. Okay. I know it doesn't look like much now, but that's just to cover that part. Okay, let's get cranking on this stuff, otherwise we're never going to get done. I'm going to show you this too right away. Okay, so let's start putting in flowers. We have the big ones. We're gonna do, I'm gonna keep some of this green. I don't need it all, I need some of it. And you do want this thing, you do want to add flowers. What time is it? I still got time. Like I said, you do you. We all don't do the same stuff, but it's okay. Put this don't have the greatest flowers for this, but it will all serve its purpose. Now, I'm only going to focus on the front because, depending on how much time I have. Oh, I forgot. I got to get the ribbon in here. Darn it. What time is it? 24. Trouble with figuring out colors. Okay. Got all colors. Trying to line these babies up. Not all are exactly the same. How do you lose your scissors? Oh, right there. I got 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. So. We're not going psycho crazy on this baby. We are going to just make a simple bow. No time for bow diddly. We ain't doing bow diddly today. Just makes it a little easier. We make just a simple bow, no bow dazzle, bow whatever, bow diddly or whatever you want to call it. We don't need that. Okay, we're gonna need him. There's a lot of rat nests there going on and off. I don't know about you guys, I'm not a rat nester. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the front. We want to trim this. I got 4 minutes. Don't forget, if you're not joining Craft Around the Clock, you need to be. Hey Susie, how are you? Hey Lisa. Okay, this is our, I went out on Etsy again. Tell me to stop, guys, because I got to stop spending money at Etsy. I swear I have got to stop. It's an addiction. I forgot to cut a hole there. I forgot my hole punch. Let's make just need a simple hole. Just a hole. Oh, I know what I needed. These 2 things. Oh, guys, I'm getting old for this stuff. That's it. I was trying to cut these so that they're in there, but they're not super big. One of them in there too. I'm getting nervous because I'm usually not freaking out at this time because I want to get it done so you can see it. Let me add his little this on here. I'll do a button later. I gotta worry about it. Just do it this way. How about Clarence? Hey, Pat. Welcome. What do you think, Pat? What do we should have named Clarence? I got 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. I do need a pin. My pins. I have pins. They are. And I need a button. He needs a button on here. He needs a button. It just doesn't look right without a button. I'm going to pin this baby in there. Hang on. Okay. How's he looking? How's he looking so far? Does he look okay? I got 2 minutes to go, guys. Is he looking okay? And then I did these with a wire. And I thought, I put wire inside here just to give it a little, not on all of them, on just some. And we've still got a ways to go with him. Is it looking okay? Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. This one's got too many leaves. Too many. 1 minute to go, guys, and make sure you stay for the next crafter. And like I said, you don't want a ton of the, what is it, the flowers. Oh, I need that. I got less than a minute. Thank you guys, and thank you guys for joining me today. And then hopefully I'll be on my page tomorrow. Thank you guys. It's hard to get into this plastic. Okay. So I'm almost done. So there he is. What do you guys think? Pretty good? He looks really cool, like on a fireplace and stuff. Guys, I've got to go. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.